Chapter 4 Integers Part 4 for Grade 6. Topic Subtraction of integers using number line. Hello everyone. In my previous video, I have explained addition of integers using number line. In this video, I will explain subtraction of integers using number line. First, we will see subtraction of integers with same sign. That means when we are subtracting two positive integers or when we are subtracting two negative integers, we will follow the following steps. First integer remains unchanged. That means we will write the first integer without changing its sign. If it is positive, we will write it as positive. If it is negative, we write it as negative. For second integer, that is also called as subtrahend, the sign changes to opposite sign. Here, the second integer is positive, so it will become negative or minus 7, and if it is negative, then it becomes positive. Now, both the integers will have different sign. Find the difference of the absolute values. Now, for finding the difference, we have to subtract the absolute values. Here, first we will write 7, which is having a higher absolute value, and we will subtract 2 from it, which is having a lower absolute value. For the answer, we give the sign of an integer with higher absolute value. In this case, minus 7 is having a higher absolute value of 7. So the answer will have a minus sign. So here the final answer will be 7 minus 2 is 5 and it is minus sign is given. For marking on the number line, first we will mark 2. So from 0 we will move to the right hand side and mark 2. From the first marked integer, that is 2 which we have marked first, we are subtracting 7 over here. So we will move on to the left hand side of the first marked integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will reach minus 5. So final answer is minus 5. One more example we will take. First integer we will write as it is. For second integer we will change the sign. It is positive, so it becomes minus 2. Now here we will find the difference of the absolute values 6 minus 2 and we will give the sign of an integer with higher absolute value which is 6. So here 6 is having a positive sign, so the answer will be positive. So answer here is plus 4 or just 4. For marking on the number line, the first integer is positive. So from 0, we will move and mark the first integer, that is 6. We are subtracting 2 from it. So from the first marked integer, we will move 2 units to the left, 1, 2, and mark the final answer, that is 4. Now we will see subtraction of two negative integers. Now here we will follow the same steps. First integer remains as it is. So it is minus 3. Second integer is negative. So it will become positive. So it is minus 5. So it becomes plus 5. Now here we have to find the difference of the absolute values. That is 5 is a greater absolute value. 5 minus 3, and we will give the sign of an integer with higher absolute value. So 5 plus 5 is having a higher absolute value and it has a positive sign. So the answer will be positive. So here it will be plus 2 or just 2. For marking on the number line, Here the first integer is negative. So here starting from 0, we will move to the left hand side and mark the first integer, that is -3. Now second is we are +5. So we will move from the first marked integer to the right hand side and count 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here moving to the right hand side 5 units, we will get the final answer as 2. Second example, -8. So again the first integer we will write as it is. Second integer is -2. So it will become +2. Now next will be, we will find the difference of the absolute values. So 8 minus 2. Now here we will give the sign of an integer with higher absolute value. Here the higher absolute value is 8 and it has a sign of minus. So answer will be negative. So minus, and 8 minus 2 is 6. So for marking it on the number line, first we will start from 0 and first number is negative. So we will mark, moving to the left hand side, we will mark -8. And next is +2. So from the first marked integer, from -8, we will move 2 units to the right and we will reach -6. So here -6 is the final answer. Now we will see subtraction of integers with different sign. That means when first integer is positive and second integer is negative, or when first integer is negative and second integer is positive. We will follow certain steps for this also. First integer remains unchanged, that is the same step. Second step also remains the same. For second integer, which is also called as subtrahend, the sign changes to the opposite sign. So when it is positive, it becomes negative. When it is negative, it becomes positive. Now the third step, here, after changing the sign of the second integer, either both the integers become positive or both the integers will become negative. So here when both the integers are having same sign, we will add the absolute values of both the integers and give the common sign to the answer. Now here I will solve the example following the steps. First integer remains unchanged, so we will write 4 as it is. And for second integer it is -2, so it will get changed to +2. So here we have to add 4 plus 2, that is we do addition and give the common sign. Both the integers are positive now, so it becomes positive. So it is 4 plus 2 is 6. So either you can write 6 or +6. Steps to be followed for marking on the number line. First integer is positive, so from 0, we will mark the first integer, that is 4, moving on the right side of the number line because it is positive. The second integer here is also positive after changing the sign. So here, as second integer is also positive, we will move again from the first marked integer 2 units to the right. 1, 2. And the final answer will be 6. For second example, 7 is the first integer. We will write as it is. Second integer is again -1. So the sign will change to plus and we will write the integer. Both the integers are now having same sign. So we will add the absolute value of integers and give the common sign, that is plus. So here 7 plus 1 is 8, that is +8. For marking it on the number line, the first integer is positive. So we will start from 0 and move on the right side of 0 and mark the first integer 7. Second integer is also positive. So from the first marked integer, which is 7 in this case, so from there we will move 1 unit and mark the integer, and the final answer is 8. Now we will take another example in which the first integer is negative and the second integer is positive. So here we will follow the steps. The first step remains the same, that without changing the sign of the first integer, we will write as it is. We will change the sign of the second integer. It is plus 6, so it becomes minus 6. Now here both the integers become negative. Both the integers are having same sign, that is negative. So we will do addition. We will add the absolute values of both the integers and give the common sign. The common sign over here is minus or negative. So here the sign will be minus and we will add the absolute values. So the answer will be minus 9. For marking it on the number line, first is minus 3. So we will move on the left side of 0 and mark the first integer, that is minus 3. Second integer is also minus 6, that is negative. So we will continue moving on the left side from the point we have marked the first unit or the first integer. We will move 6 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will reach minus 9 and that is our final answer. Next example, in which the first integer is minus 4. So here the first integer will remain as it is. Second integer is plus 2. So it will change to minus 2. Now again both the integers have become negative. So we will write the common sign minus and we will add the absolute values of both the integers. So here the answer will be minus 6. Now marking on the number line. Now the first integer is minus 4. So from 0 we will move on the left side of the 0 and mark the first integer minus 4. From the first marked integer, we will move on to the left side again because the second integer is also negative. So from first marked integer, that is minus 4, we will count 2 units, 1, 2 and reach minus 6. So the final answer is minus 6. I hope the topic discussed in this video is clear to you. Bye. See you in the next video.